Hey guys, me host Super Sorrow, thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! It's John Constantine. This is from the new DC Direct series from McFarlane Toys as a part of the Page Puncher series. Page Puncher started out as like a little 3-inch line and then suddenly they started making the 7-inch ones, and I'm really happy that they did. We've already reviewed Batman from this collection and we've taken a look at that one, so today we're taking a look at John Constantine. I don't think I'll be grabbing the Black Adam or the Superman. They're just... I'm not that bothered for them. I really wanted Batman because, as you guys know, Batman is my main DC love. But John Constantine, Hellblazer, I do like a bit of John Constantine. And the thing is, I've never had a John Constantine action figure in my collection ever. I never got around to getting the original one from DC. So, this seemed like the perfect time to jump in and grab one. And the best part is, he looks pretty cool. So I had to grab this one. Also, you guys were excited to know whether the comic book in the back is identical to the other one. And obviously we can look at the card and stuff. I believe the card and the comic are going to be identical. I think obviously it's just the main thing is the character change, which is a shame. It would have been nice to have like a reprint of like Hellblazer #1 or something, or like a reprint of like an old Batman comic. I know the whole point is because I look like this in the comic, but you know what I mean? Rather than printing like the same issue of the comic for every one, could have been different comics in each one, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. I know the idea of the series is that you're getting all the characters from the book, but you know. Anyway, so on the side it does just have the Black Adam comic John Constantine logos there with the Page Puncher logo on this side. And so let's jump in and unbox this bad boy. Got my trusty scissors. So let's jump in. I don't need to keep this box. This guy is firmly staying in my collection, so I'm not too bothered how the box turns out. I do like the inlays for these boxes with the black DC. Alright, so we've got the card first of all, and yeah, the card is identical. It just says John Constantine on it rather than Batman. But I suppose if you were collecting the cards, they are slightly different, like I say, because obviously the original one has Batman written on it. Oh, I've just bent that to buggery, Jesus, sorry about that. The original one had Batman written on it, and this one has John Constantine on it. It depends how you display them as well. If you're displaying them with the art, like up in a book or something, then yeah, it'd look the same. But if you were to display it that way around, obviously you'd get the bio of each character, so that could be a way of displaying those ones. We've got another DC base. Nothing new about the base, nothing to go over on the base. It's just the usual black McFarlane base stand that comes with the DC logo on it. Nothing else to really talk about. And then, of course, the book. And yeah, I can tell from looking at the book, it's identical to the one I got last time. There's no difference. Could have left that one sealed, I suppose. Otherwise, I've just opened another one. Yeah, it's the same book. Heart of Decay. And just to be 100% doubly sure. Yeah, Heart of Decay. Both identical books. So I do have an extra copy of the graphic novel, well, the single comic. If anybody wants to grab a copy off me, please let me know. And I do have both cards available for Batman and Constantine, although the cards are normally spoken for, because usually my good friend Mick likes to take these off my hands. He's been collecting the cards since they first came out, the series. Trading cards like that have never been really my thing. I don't collect enough of the figures to warrant like all the different the trading cards and stuff. Also, don't forget, coming up, guys, in the next week, it's going to be York Comic Con. I'm going to be at York Unleashed, which is their summer convention. which is at York Racecourse on the 28th. So if you're in West Yorkshire, it's one of the best cons of the summer, in my opinion. I always have a good fun at that one. So if you can come along, please do. Tickets are still available, I believe, through Unleashed. And I believe you can pay on the day if they're not sold out as well. But it's always worth grabbing one of the tickets because it's cheap enough to grab the ticket online, and you get the early bird access then as well, so you can get in an hour early. So definitely check it out if you are from this area and watch my videos. I'll be there selling some of my duplicate action figures, comic books, things like that, and selling stuff off that I'm not keeping. So it's worth coming along and saying hi. You might get some good bargains off of me. Right. We've got the figure free. So let's jump straight down to the desk cam and take an up-close personal look at John Constantine. Alright guys, here is John out of the packaging. Let's take a closer look at this figure because it is really nice. So let's take a look at the face sculpt first of all. Yeah, that face sculpt is decent. I do like the cartoon look appearance of him. He does look very cool. My only issue so far with this figure is that it doesn't come with a cigarette. But obviously that is for obvious reasons. You know, graphic, children's comic book and all that stuff. It's not really a children's comic book, but you know what I'm saying. Because it's classed as a toy, they can't have him smoking. So I'll have to look online, see if anyone's got any cigarettes, because I bet you would be able to fit one between those fingers if I tried. You'd have to cut them a little bit, or you might even be able to get one between those fingers, actually. But yeah, John Constantine without a cigarette is just, it's just wrong in it. He's got a hole in his knee on the design of this one, which is okay. Not my favourite thing in the world, but it's alright. The figure, though, is very nice, so he does look very cool. And he's standing perfectly every time, so you don't really need the display base. It's one of the usual just DC design display bases. Looking at the figure itself, his head is on a ball joint, so you can make him look up and down quite far. Can pivot the head as well for plenty of emotion. Arms lift up with a side hinge, also rotate. There's also rotation at the bicep with double hinged elbows, and hands are on ball joints. He does come with one trigger finger style hand for some reason, and the other one's kind of like a pointy hand as well. His tie is separate from the rest of the figure as well, so that moves around, which is nice. You can crunch him around up the abdomen, and there's a waist swivel there as well. Legs lift out to the side as well as forwards, backwards. No top vico on this one, but you can get a double hinge knee out of this one as well, which is nice. And the feet are on ball joints with the little toe articulation. Toe articulation always makes me laugh. Although Marvel have started introducing it now to the Spider-Man figures, so I always found toe articulation funny, but you know what? It does work. It does help to ground the figure. Like, I always find that if you put the figure flat and then just push the feet down, they'll stand most times. So, he does look like he should have a cigarette. It's like the figure had a cigarette in like early concept designs, and then they just got rid of it, but didn't change how the hand was like positioned. Because that to me screams that he wants a cigarette. And I know that he smokes massively in the comic book. That's the whole point of his character. Well, not the whole point, but it's kind of the point of his character, isn't it? So that's for this hand. So we do have an effects piece here, which is like almost like a Doctor Strange style effects piece. We're going to pop his hand into there, hold it up, and it's him, casting a hex or a, I'm not sure what you'd call it. That is cool, though. There we go. So yeah, we can get him to do the like holding it out and stuff, palm out kind of poses. That's cool. Looks nice. I don't think I'll use that for display, but I like the fact that I have the option. I wish he came with like the Devil's playing card or something, or a few more like accessories from his world, his universe. And then of course we've got the book as well, which is nice, and that's what this hand is designed for, I believe. You can use this one, I suppose. It's got like more of a gun finger hand though. think it'll work nice in this hand. Yeah, it kind of sits better in that hand, in my opinion. Oh, God. Now, the one thing I don't like about this fig so far is the little ball joint on the hand. That could have been painted in flesh colour tones as well, just to complete the look. When he's stood normally, it doesn't look too bad. When he turns to his side, you can really see it. Mine's not painted all the way down, which is a real shame. Yeah, it doesn't want to stay in his hand very easily, that. Try the other hand, make sure. Yeah, it does slide into that hand a little bit better. But as soon as you rotate the hand, it pops straight back out again. It's not the best. You can, I suppose, double hand it. But that just looks really silly. I mean, you could do that and have him holding it. Depends what you want him to do with it. It's cool to have another occult style book though, so I'm liking that. Let me put him back there for a second as we take a look at the card. Now the card, like I said, is identical to the previous one, except this one just says Constantine instead of Batman on it. And they have the bios on the back. So this is Constantine, so his bio is there. Real name, John Constantine. John Constantine wields the dark arts to save his soul as well as the earth itself. An expert sorcerer and magician, Constantine isn't known for his glowing personality, but when it comes to the occult, he's the best investigator there is. A notorious man with skeletons in his closet. Constantine's moral compass is as grey as can be, but deep down, he wants to do the right thing. Cool. He's got a new DC animated program out right now. I can't remember the name of it, House of something, but I've not seen that yet. I really need to sit down and watch it at some point. And I've got the animated TV series to sit and watch as well that I still need to sit down and watch. So I'm going to be doing that very soon as well. I've started watching Lucifer on Netflix as well. I've been really enjoying that. I'm a bit late to the DC TV stuff, but I'm taking a little Marvel break, and I have been enjoying the DC stuff. But guys, what are your thoughts on this figure? Let us know in the comments down below. Here he is stood with Batman, just in case you want to see the two stood together. There they are. Like I say, I'm probably not going to pick up Black Adam, and I'm probably not going to pick up Superman. I don't know. I may get Superman. I don't know yet. Haven't fully decided on Supes. But he's not one of my favourite DC characters. Really wanted John Constantine, and I hope he scales okay with Mazatana. We'll have to see that in another video, though. But guys, what are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments down below, and let's head on back to the main cam and finish off this video. So there he is, guys. John Constantine is a great addition to this collection, and I'm very happy to finally have him in action figure form. He looks awesome. So yes, thank you DC for finally giving us a really cool John Constantine. I'm going to be on the lookout for some third-party accessories. Like I say, definitely need some form of smoking paraphernalia for him. And yeah, just thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed this review, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you're new around here. And leave us a comment down below. I will be doing some shout outs in the next video from people that are commenting. But guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Soups, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, may the Force be with you. Bye!